My dear friend, again I'm with you, taking one of the topic, general one. Child versus parents. Don't you think it about that in fast running world, when the world has become a machine, human being too has become a machine, emotion is actually butchered. Not to speak of that, love is actually blade. Person tell it about, we should talk about love, we should talk about humanity, we should talk about fraternity. But there is no time to maintain it over here. Everybody has got a scarcity of time, or maybe scarcity of time is no longer there. But one thing actually comes in between or among. What is that? That is a kind of ego. Who should actually initiate the conversation? Who should actually take it to be really supposed to in the field of destination? Nobody is actually certain about it here. Something is there, maybe some hitch. Something is there, maybe some sort of vegetation. Something is there, a long gap for a longer period, and those actually becomes a hindrance to actually makes the situation or makes the sense of really supposed to be amalgamation among the relationships and among the things that is thought to be very much authentic. In most of the cases, this doesn't happen to be so. I'm talking about a child. In the beginning, you must have heard, child was getting the education, particularly when the child was in the womb. Or you can say it about that parents were so much sophisticated, or you can say it about that maybe they were living a simple life, but they know how to manage the situation, and this is how the lesson was given. Example is there in Mahabharata. Abhimanyu was the student in the womb, and father Arjuna was the teacher, and mother Yasodhara was there listening everything. By the time she slept, she actually forgot everything, or you can say it about that she cannot remember the thing, just actually how to come out of from Chakravyuha. This is one example. Second example is of the example of Astabak, when his father was actually reading something, some scripture wrong, and son actually from the stomach tells it about that. Father, you are doing this much of thing. Curse was given and he still got his 8 limbs to be just twisted one. And this is because of the reason he was known as Astabakra. Right now a new trend has come. Children are likely to just sent to the school at the age of 3. But right now I see it about that the children, not child, just issue comes out of the stomach. And it's just you can say it about that some bomb lesson is actually being given, maybe in the shape of you can say it about that this mobile, or maybe in the shape of you can say it about there some sort of song, or maybe in the shape of you can say television, whatsoever things are there. Right now see at the age of 3, not 3 months. Children are actually just read some of the books made for that type of kids, and this is actually being recited on the part of father or maybe mother, and children are listening here. So what do we do with the child? Is it justice? No, not so, because here. Do you think about that you are doing any sort of right thing? No, you are curbing somewhere here. Let the child be child here. Let the freedom be there. By the time will be there of education, certainly actually make the student to be really supposed to attached in the field. But before that, if you do the thing, premature learning will be making every development of the body and mind will be just to get somewhat hampered, or maybe because of the reason, the destination you want to actually bring the children to, or the dream you actually just want to make materialize, it will not be there. Something is to be made of the child. It is nature that will make. No need to do the thing. Something specific, child will actually learn according to the situation, according to the surrounding, and we are not actually thinking of the future. We are simply actually making our present to be really supposed to be decimated on the anvil of past. This much of the thing should not be done. If I say anything, it means something. This much. Thank you very much.